Adventures with Eric. Eric is the vehicle that will make this adventure come to life. And it's not really much of an adventure, but it'll do. Gloves. Oh, yeah. That's how easily I get distracted. The plan for today is to empty the trailer of its little bits that it has in there and stick three bikes in there, and that's going to be quite difficult because I know that my bike is too big all by itself, but I have an idea. The obvious solution would be to take the front wheel off of my bike, and the others when I want to move them around. Toby Charles here can fit the two children's bikes in the back perfectly comfortably, but there's no way I'm going to get mine in there. As you can see, the Peugeot mountain bike is indeed longer than the trailer it needs to go in. But, you know, of course, you take the front wheel off, and my bike has the quick release thingies as well to make it easier. But what I don't actually have is a foot pump.
Right, I'm going to stop you just there, because what you don't realise is that you don't actually need a foot pump. No, you don't.
The reason I don't have one is because I've got a compressor in there, so I've never needed one. Why would I need a foot pump when I've got a compressor that's much quicker to use? And you need to let the tyre down so it can squash over the brakes, unless you take the brakes off. So that's going to be my answer. If I can't make it fit, I've got to take the brakes off as well. Yeah, so it fits a bit, but not quite enough. Two. Yes. Good. Next issue, lights. Dodgy connections. No brake lights. That had a dodgy connection and I dropped it, and now it's broken. The only problem I see here is they do wobble around an awful lot whilst they're in there. Wobbling about, wobbling together, wobbling against each other, and, you know, looking rather unsettled. Whilst considering whether I should spray Ernie down the side of it so people know what it is, I got distracted. I decided to have myself a feature copper brick. Anyway, now it's time for the curry. It's the curry time, and you can see I'm using a microfiber cloth here to stop my hands from being burnt. This curry is made with the same chicken that I did the other day, leftovers. It's a different one. It's got a few more chilies in it than last time. Time to go. Aircon on. Good. Bit noisy though. Aircon on, and the little flight out with the trailer full of bikes. And they're not quite as well strapped down as I'd like them to be. But it's a bit difficult to do it really, because they're bikes. But basically I've just looped a thingy through them and hope for the best. is a bit more bouncing around than I don't know where to bounce out or anything, but oh gosh, I forgot about that wheel bearing. Ooh, I might have to rethink that actually, because that's bouncing quite a bit more than I want it to be. I can't really be avoiding sort of all the potholes. I mean, I'd like to do, because they're bloody horrible things, aren't they? Anyway, it's strange if you did like them. I get the impression the council likes them. They can't jump out, but they can move up and down quite a bit. And it's a tricky one, so it's tricky. It's not tricky, it's just I don't like loose things, that's really it. Why would anybody like loose things? The main idea of strapping things down is just basically if you have to brake hard. Because the point where something tips over and spills itself all over the road, then it's already knackered anyway, isn't it? Now this is what you call a sunny afternoon in Littleborough, where of course we have the lake, which is a tourist attraction. So why wouldn't people be coming along to it? Where this could be a problem is going up Blackstone Edge, because that is the plan. But it's an exceedingly bumpy and rough road these days, and that could see those bikes flying all over the place. Gosh, that man's got a dog in a bag. The busiest I've ever seen it down here. I want to do the Blackstone Edge Challenge in Eric with a trailer, but I can't because this Nissan Note is going too slowly. It's going so slowly, I'm having to change down because I'm at 30 miles per hour.
Aren't you supposed to go a bit faster?
Yeah, you can do 50 up here.
Let's choosing 30. Maybe they don't want to be in a down road or whatever, they just like to annoy the person.
Here's the ramp. Watch this.
Wow!
Watch the bikes.
Oh, they just bounced up.
Something fell off them by the looks of it.
Is that a road there?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so it is.
Yay!
Well spotted.
You could, yeah, just park over there.
I'm going to park over there.
Okay, you'll leave.
Yeah, but here's the tricky part now. I've actually got to...
I think he's done it. Yay! I think if he goes any further, the bikes will go down the hill. Daddy! We're walking up the hill. I don't think it's closed.
Can you spot Eric still? No, they're horses. I thought they were cows to start with.
Let's have after me. Back on my back, can you meet me up? I can't feel anything. Come on, Dad.
Well, that didn't entirely go to plan. Ended up having to change plans ever so slightly due to a little accident, and two of us instead went along the canal instead. Still, a nice time to be had. Now in a moment I'm going to do something that you may think is ever so slightly irresponsible. My usual spot along here. Hold back, do 30 like you're supposed to do, and then when you get to the 50 limit, get to 50 quickly. Eric does quite well at this job because it's got a bit of oomph. But will it be the same with a trailer? Yeah, it is. It looks kind of funny actually. A small box trailer, and you can see smoke coming off the back of it. Yep, having a trailer, having the aircon on, none of it seems to make any difference to how well this picks up. And that there concludes Adventures with Eric. wasn't a great adventure, was it? But it was his first adventure out with the trailer. Next time it will be more exciting, but I probably won't record it because that's the way it goes.